Hello everyone, this is Andrew. Thank you for tuning in onto the YouTube channel here. And really what I want to do, since it is Sunday night, is give you a little bit of a inspirational pep talk maybe. And because it's Sunday and the start of the football playoffs, basically, and let me just preface by saying this. Yesterday, it was Saturday, and I'm looking through some pictures on my Facebook page, and I see there's a lot of people posting pictures of celebrities, and I forget the name of the individual, but he's famous for doing the Star Spangled Banner over in Boston whenever the Bruins play, and he actually went and performed here in Springfield, and he's really popular. He's got the fist pump thing going on. I forget the name of him, but really everybody's posting pictures of him and yada yada yada. That's great. And there's a professional athlete coming down locally to do autographs. And one of the things that I realize is people really need to start taking an audit of their lives and start realizing some more important things about themselves individually, because one of the main problems, I think, what happens here in America is people live through other people, alright? So, you're walking down Broadway, you see a celebrity, and then people pretty much have a heart attack. And oh my god, it's a celebrity. And it was sort of like that here, where Robert Downey Jr. was shooting a film not too far from where I live. And, everybody was bragging, oh, yeah, I get to meet Robert Downey Jr. and yada, 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 which is great. I would love to meet Robert Downey Jr. He seems like a really cool guy. But what I mean is, and this is really what the Bible warns, is, one of the things you don't want to do is, I'm not, really religious or anything, but what it says is you don't want to worship false idols. And what a lot of these guys tend to do is become false idols. And really, my whole point is, people look up to people who are on television a lot. People look up to politicians. People look up to movie stars, television stars, music stars. And it's sort of like people really do live their lives through those other people. And sports is a perfect analogy of that, given the fact that it is Sunday. The football playoff started as of yesterday. The coolest game ever played is being played as of right now, I believe, 7:41. So it's going to an end. But the point is this is when people really start to freak out, especially here in the Boston area now that the New England Patriots are in the playoffs. Because if God forbid, if the New England Patriots lose, then it's all over. I mean, literally, people walk into work the next day, and it's like the world has just come to an end. The Patriots lose, so therefore you can't go to work, or you can't go to school, or you can't do anything, because look, they lost. My life is over. It's done. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I think people need to realize and take a step back. And I'm talking to those who really do get obsessed with this stuff. And I used to get obsessed with this stuff all the time. All the freaking time. All I wanted to do was watch sports. And it's a great thing to get into if you're playing it. But it's really not healthy when you have to devote your life around the game of basketball, the game of football, or everything. And that, like I said, that's what a lot of people have a tendency to do here is in New England, is people really get into this stuff, and it really takes control of their lives. It's really like a crack cocaine type of addiction, and that's what it is. So what I'm saying here, and the point of this video is, you have to stop living your life through an athlete. You have to stop living your life through a celebrity. You're you. You need to be an individual. You need to go out and express yourself. You need to go out and accomplish something. You need to go out, and it's easy to say that, but you need to go out and take responsibility for yourself, and to go out and utilize your talents, your ambitions, because that's what sports is designed to do. And I'm using sports as an analogy, but really, you can use anything in the entertainment industry as an example of this. But let's just use sports for a second. These guys go out, they make millions of dollars, and if you're a college athlete, then there's this promise you're going to make millions of dollars. That's their lives. They're going out, they're playing a game, they're utilizing your talent. And people get into it because they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe that they have talent. And we are brought up into this culture here in the public schooling system where you're taught that you're nothing, that you're garbage. You're taught by the educational system that you need to work for the state because you're, like I said, you're scum. You're the general public, so you're scum. You're nothing. You're never going to be as talented as someone who throws a football around. You're never going to be as talented as someone who plays hockey professionally. And of course, you're not, athletic-wise, most people aren't that talented. But the point is you have other talents. You have other ambitions. Stop living through someone else. Okay? Stop doing it. Because you're so freaking miserable. I know you're freaking miserable when you live through these athletes because I've lived through these athletes too. I can't tell you how many times I've sat there on a chair and I freak out whenever the Patriots lose or whenever the Red Sox lose. And it's like they play this game, you're watching it, then regardless of whether they win or lose, you just go back to your miserable life after that. So why do you escape with sports? Why is sports so important to you? What is it that's going on in your life that is making you not look at it and instead look at sports as an escape? So people who really do get into sports, people who really do get into that addiction, need to take an audit of their life and say, you know what? I don't really like my job right now. I got to do something about it. Face reality and take responsibility for yourself. Like I said, it's very easy to do. And it's something that I'm going to do. Right now, as of tomorrow, I'm going to sign up and go out and get my real estate license. I have a 4-year degree. I got a bachelor's degree out of the University of Massachusetts. I'm not bragging, but I'm just pointing out what I've been going through. And now, as of tomorrow, I am going to sign up and I'm going to get my real estate license. You want to know why? Because I'm not living through someone who's playing a football game. I'm not living through someone who's playing a basketball game. I'm living my life. I'm an individual. I have my own talents. I have my own specialties. I'm going to utilize that. And I'm going to go and I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of my family. I'm going to do what I need to do because that is me. And when you take psychology and you learn it, and I took 2 psychology courses, one of the things that you learn is that you have multiple roles as an individual. You're a husband, you're a wife, if you're a man, of course you're not a wife, but the point is you're a husband, you're a son, you're a grandson, you're a teacher, you're an engineer, you're a computer technician, you fulfill multiple roles, not only throughout your life, but throughout the day. So don't let the public school system, don't let the mainstream media tell you you're garbage, because you're not. And that's what these institutions are designed to do. People listen to them and then they take the word as gospel. They take a picture of a really pretty woman, and it's not really even a real woman, but they put it on the cover of some magazine, and then girls get all depressed and, when do I look like her? But it's designed that way. See, this culture is meant for you to look like garbage. These companies that you're financially supporting via, and I do it too, but via Coca-Cola, via the beauty companies, the whatever it is, these companies are there and they treat you like crud. Especially the cosmetology companies, the companies that sell the makeups and the lipstick and stuff. So, like I said, the point of this whole video is don't live through another person. And I'm sorry if that sounds repetitive, but you gotta live through yourself. You gotta live through your family. You're not a football player. You're not a basketball player. You're not a hockey player. You're you. You're an individual. You have your talents. Go utilize them. When your team loses, don't get all depressed and sad and mopey, And if you do that, take a serious audit of your life. And take responsibility for yourself. And go out there and take care of business. Because like I said, these institutions are here to destroy you. They are. I mean, these institutions, professional football, and I hate to use professional sports, but it's a perfect analogy. They were built, they're as big as they are because they're there to destroy you, to distract you from your life. And we all have problems with our lives, trust me. I do too. But the entertainment industry is there to distract you from those problems instead of going out and dealing with them, because they know if you're distracted from those problems, then you can't go out and fix those problems. So if you can't fix those problems, those institutions then lose money, because then, let me use this as an example. They are using professional sporting ball clubs to use Obamacare as some sort of an advertisement vehicle. So, whenever you go to a Baltimore Ravens game, for example, you'll see on ads, Obamacare plastered all over the stadium, and you see it in commercials and things like that. They don't want you to question Obamacare. Not at all. Because they know if they have a sports fan who doesn't look at politics, who doesn't look at anything else but sports, they understand that if those people realize what a con job Obamacare really is, then it's all over for Obamacare. So they're using professional sports as a way to get those people into accepting Obamacare, rather than look up what Obamacare really is. So, to make a long story short, like I said, go out and make something yourself. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Alright, so thank you for watching, thank you for listening. I hope this video was enlightening. If it was, thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me if I'm garbage, tell me if I'm right in the comment section, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And of course, I'll have some more news tomorrow as well. So take care and bye.